Nobody tells Snow White was so pretty they tell us. The queen was insulted and jealous when the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was stopped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small. There were 7 of them, practically a regiment. In the night, by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin inside. That girl cut it or I went somewhere and they cut it. Lately, I've been going to Elizabeth Arden's salon, and I want you to know that's a whole new way of life. At Arden's, they don't just cut your hair. They shape it. And they honestly think a good shaping is as important as a cure for cancer or something. The hairdresser really blanched when he saw my bun. I could tell he was thinking that, God, she came to me another month and it might have been too late. I'd like to think I was a puzzle. A woman of mystery, smiling and enigmatic on the surface, but underneath, a tigress. I hate to admit it, but what you see is all there is. Underneath this plain girlish exterior is a very plain girl. I decided that when I was 13 years old. Oh, there were other people around, but I can't say they gave me much argument. Do you ever look at little girls? You take two little girls. One is pink and round with yards of curly hair and eyelashes, and the other is pale and bony with thin wispy hair and two little ears poking through like the handles of a sugar bowl. Okay. Now which of these two girls is going to have to wear braces on her teeth? That was me. Braces on my teeth, band-aids on my knees, freckles on my nose, all elbows and shoulder blades. I got picked to play the consumptive orphan in Michael O'Halloran for 2 years running. Once I sent away for Stillman's freckle cream, and I guess I used too much because I just peeled and peeled. I had to pretend it was a sunburn. When I was a kid, I mean really a kid, I never worried about how I was going to look because I thought, well, I knew, that I was going to grow up to be beautiful, just like my sister Clara. She had bright red hair and big brown eyes and always had a faintly startled look, as if she'd just come out of a dark theater into the sunlight. People who met her would be so busy staring they'd forget to finish their sentences. I thought it was insurance. Clara was 6 years older than I was, and I thought, I'll grow up to look just like that. One day I was measuring myself, I guess I was about 14, and I realized I hadn't grown at all. Not an inch in a whole year. And then it came to me. I wasn't going to grow anymore. I was up. I didn't look at all like Clara. Well, I went rushing to my father and I asked, when am I going to look like Clara? Poor man, he didn't know what to say. He said, darling, we wouldn't want two Claras. You're the bright one. That did it. I mean, I could have faced being plain, but to be plain and bright. At the high school I went to, that was a beatable combination. I used to dream all the time that I was really Catherine Earnshaw, the girl in Wuthering Heights, Kathy. I used to imagine that somewhere out there was a strange, dark man whose heart was quietly breaking for me. On rainy nights, I'd throw open my window and imagine I could hear him calling, "Oh, my wild, sweet Kathy!" The colds I got. The only strange, dark man I ever saw was the middle-aged dentist who used to adjust the braces on my teeth. How can a girl who's from someplace north of nowhere be a princess? What is like Roscommon raised a princess after all. Michael and I, we're best friends. We go for sushi and foxtrot every month at the full moon. The thing is, all of our conversations go like this. Michael tells me about his love life, and I support him. Michael whines about his girlfriend, and I console him. Michael moans about the horrors of latex, and I sympathize. I hug him. I make him tea. And recently, I have found myself possessed with rage absolutely every time I lay eyes on him. Because I am so very tired of being everyone's warm and fuzzy sounding board. In undergrad psychology, we learned about these patients. They were called split brain patients, and each hemisphere of their brain could work on a task without the other half knowing. In the films they showed us, they taught this one guy to build blocks into towers using his left hand only, and then separately, they taught his right hand to knock the block towers down. On the last day of the experiment, they actually let both hands work together, and the guy actually fought with himself in this film. The left hand tried to build towers, and the right hand constantly wrecked whatever the left hand made, and the two hands started slapping each other and wrestling with the same brick. The one half of BC won't take no for an answer. This me is going to go out and take the corporate world by storm if that's what I decide to do, or climb mountains, or pump gas, or write for TV, or become a stockbroker if I so happen to feel like it. I do not need male approval to achieve my life dreams, like a fish needs a bicycle, and so on and so on. But I just can't ignore my pathetic other side. It's so whiny and needy inside of me. I yearn for human touch. God, it's embarrassing. Sometimes all I want is to be looked at, admired, soothed, and caressed. I still want the power. I still want to make money and go mountaineering. But the thing I want most right now, God, Santa, Gloria Steinem, is for someone to love me and sleep in my bed. At first I hate myself for it, and then I forgive myself lovingly. And then I yell at myself and going soft to myself. And then I cry usually, stomp around the place, dropping dishes and breaking bric-a-brac. Backlash, I scream, backlash! You're contributing to the undeclared war against women! How could you? How dare you? You ought to be... Stop! And then I usually have a marshmallow sundae to calm myself down. The saddest thing is, I've got no one to blame. God damn it, I wrote my dissertation on this. I know the 8 symptoms and the 10 warning signs and the 12-step recovery program like the back of my hand. How can I be so smart and so stupid? So I made a very adult decision. If I can't change the world, then I have to change myself. I am going to lie on my back and fall into a deep sleep. And when the prince kisses me, I'm going to wake up. And I am going to be beautiful. And then I'm going to flush all my feminist morals down the can and sashay my butt out into the glittering suburban night, and I am going to get laid. God damn it! It's like my mom used to say. You made your cake, and now you have to eat it. I hear you, Mom. This is by the book. I knew it from the start. The ogre tries to hurt you, but I never knew they meant in the heart. And there's more to the story. What you so clearly see isn't always so. There's more to the story. Now I know, now I know. What you're so fondly told isn't always so. There's more to the story. Now I know. This is by the book. I got my happy ending. People think that you haven't done something before, you're an idiot. People can't know what's inside of you. You don't know yourself till you're given the chance. Then all of a sudden this new personality starts to swell beneath your skin, bursting through where you never expected, and nothing you thought you were makes any sense. You're elastic. You're putty. I don't want to lose this. This newness. This urgent, sharp knowledge that everything matters. That being good matters. I want to do everything well. You watch me. I am going to be brilliant. I'm going to be one of the greats. You gotta get up every morning with a smile on your face, and you show the world all the love in your heart. And people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful. I barely believed myself. And thank you for all the food, especially the Nutella ice cream and the Dunkers. You've been amazing work on my voice, and I can never thank you enough. And thank you for coming also. Warren, thank you for taking me on as a junior with this recital. And when I emailed you yesterday and was like, help, I love the voice. You were wonderful. Change your larynx, change your life, all that good stuff. The juniors know.
Yes.
My normies, my non-music majors who are here, thank you all for supporting me. It's so wonderful that you support me when you have no idea what's going on. But thank you so much. My MT family, freshmen, please, if I have not met you yet, please make yourself known in my life. I want to meet you all before I go to London. Sophomores, thank you for letting me be in your body movement showcase like you had a choice. Seniors, thank you for being such great friends and role models. You're wonderful. My class! I love you guys so much. You're such a wonderfully unique family, and I'm really killing this recital thing. I wrote this at like 2 o'clock. I will miss the 5 of you staying here, but the rest of us, we're taking London. It's going to be great. I want to thank my gals of Gibbons for getting me through sophomore year, and of course I want to thank 110 in the staff! And our cats and our duck! I love you all, and you're the best roommates and cats and duck a girl could ask for. I love you. I want to thank my best friends from grade school, Casey and Megan, who support me at any way they can. They can make it down, but they're going to watch it. It's great. I want to thank my entire family at Upper Darby Summer Stage. Anyone I've met there in my 10 years there, half my life, I'd be great. They fill my world with love, and they taught me that being a star is not important. Being a good person is important first, and then you can do whatever you want.